You know, looking at Pearl really confirms one thing. It's the hot white ones that are the most dangerous. Yellow diamond or blue diamond? Whose side are you on? Snag a tee or hoodie from our store. Link in the description. Welcome back to Crystal Clear on the Roundtable. I'm AwestruckVox and I hope you have a beautiful day. Now lately, I've been thinking a lot about our wonderful bird mom, Pearl. Pearl is an item of interest for many fans of the series, especially those who dig deep into the world of Steve Universe, like me. With confirmation of seeing the origin story between her and Rose Quartz in upcoming episodes, it stands to reason we're going to learn a great bit of detail in relation to Pearl's life on Homeworld, and more than likely, the diamonds. Now, it's been debated for ages, who did Pearl belong to? White diamond or pink diamond? Or any diamond at all, or rose quartz, or a gem we've never seen before, or another Pearl. Crackpot theories aside, I want to say I'm on the side of Pearl belonging to white diamond. In fact, what other direction could they go in at this point? All the other Pearls we have seen serve diamonds. They want us to be familiar with high-ranking Pearls for a reason. We can almost effectively roll out her serving pink diamond due to Garnet's flashback in Gemcation. Despite my belief it's a tad biased and inaccurate, it does have both Pearl and Garnet present. We're aware pink diamond's Pearl may still be active, and her presence at Pink Shattering in Korea is still in question. So unless Hollow Pearls were at play, it had to be a different one altogether. Why was the pink diamond insignia on Pearl's spacesuit? It's called a red herring, but I'm sure we'll still get justification on that. Once you really think about it in both context and logic, it makes the most sense our Pearl served white diamond, especially recent rumors of her being restrained by said diamond, preventing her from speaking the truth. Peep our theory on that. Seriously, you won't regret it. So when diving into these upcoming episodes, we're going to get the story on how Rose pried Pearl from Homeworld's clutches and reformed her into a crystal gem. Now, make no mistake, like any other crystal gem during the rebellion, Pearl was once a loyal Homeworld servant. In fact, serving White Diamond, the master of all masters, it shouldn't come as a shock at the concept of Pearl being the biggest Homeworld loyalist, enthralled in their ideals and values. It was only once she met Rose Quartz and fell for her charm did she begin to question her morals, if what she was doing was right or wrong. But what was Pearl doing? In the episode Back to the Barn, Peridot reveals that Pearls are nothing more than servants, novelties at best. Pearl greatly resists this sentiment, proving that she's capable of being more than just someone's slave. We took this in as a great lesson for standing up for yourself and proving you're more than what people underestimate you for, and that this really spooky thing called slavery happened in the real world. Yet, I think there's more to the force that drives Pearl to invalidate Peridot's statement. We've seen that Blue Pearl and Yellow Pearl are a lot more than just servants to their diamonds. Not only do they seem to be extremely fond of their leaders, but they take up a great role of responsibility, especially in the trial. Both Pearls play the individual roles of court scribe and court stenographer. You'd think they have particular gems made for these duties, like how Zircons defend and prosecute, and maybe they do for cases the diamonds themselves can't attend. But no, the Pearls just go to their respective places and carry out these duties like it's nothing. That's more than being a servant. That shows a great amount of trust and power. I refuse to believe that's something any Pearl could do and is entitled to as such. We'll revisit the diamonds, pearls, and the rose in court later on, but for now, let's look at what our Pearl has demonstrated in the past that shows there's more to her than the average Pearl. Not only did Peridot remark she's a fancy one, but Pearl has demonstrated extensive knowledge of technology, piloting Peridot's ship, engineering a somewhat efficient spacecraft, and mech suit out of mundane Earth objects, developing new abilities, as her laser projectiles were inferred to arise sometime after Bismuth's disappearance, and is well versed in combat, like very well versed. Pearl possesses mighty fine swordsmanship, yet where it looks like most gems can only possess one weapon, or has good control over said weapon, Pearl was able to jump from a sword to a spear, and is ambidextrous, being shown to dual wield both weapons in the past. It was also mentioned in Onion Trade that Pearl owns a battle axe. Geez, proficient in at least 3 weapons? It stands to reason why she was known as a terrifying renegade Pearl. Imagine crossing paths with this war machine. There's a good chance if you really ticked her off, you wouldn't have made it out alive. No, seriously, you really wouldn't have. Ever notice that in Friendship, when being taunted by Peridot, Pearl aims straight for her gemstone, only to be duped by a hologram? She also pulls a similar move onto Lapis's water clone of Pearl, an Ocean gem. And although she recognizes this isn't an actual gem, she remarks, "I hate fighting me," which under a surface level, she was trying to take out this Pearl, as she would if she was against a gem similar to her. If this was the case, it would have been a lethal blow. When in the heat of the moment, Pearl doesn't fight to just reduce a gem to their physical form. She fights to kill, or in this case, shatter. This would explain why gems during the war were shaken to the bone at the sight of Rose and Pearl, why Blue Diamond fled right away, why Ruby was so desperate to save Sapphire despite her vision prophesizing only her physical form would be destroyed. They are very familiar with White Diamond's Pearl and the way she fights. She takes no prisoners. Pearl is a force to be reckoned with. She is one of the most dangerous gems to walk among Homeworld. Rose Quartz was very adamant about not shattering gems, not stooping down to Homeworld's level. While, as far as we know, she was the one to deliver the finishing blow on Pink Diamond, this was out of necessity, rather than there being alternate solutions. To convert gems onto her side, Rose would have to present a compelling argument, a statement so powerful you would be hard-pressed to dispute her claims. What's more persuasive that the Crystal Gems stand a chance than transforming White Diamond's Pearl, one of the most dangerous lethal gems known to the masses, into someone who can, well, give up shattering. She can still mop the floor with your ass, but can refrain from shattering nonetheless. So, what was Pearl's role in Homeworld beyond White's right-hand woman? Well, going back to the court, I think I have an idea. Now, we're not sure if Homeworld's judicial system is something that's always been around or was invented at a later point in time. You could argue that it was implemented after Pink Diamond shattering, due to Zircon's disdain for defending Rose Quartz after 4,000 years of loyal service, with the gem war occurring over 5,000 years ago, and the courtroom being designed for yellow, blue, and white diamond, with no representation for pink. But we know at the mark of Era 2, Homeworld ships were revamped, and sport the new diamond insignia. So I don't see why the courtroom couldn't have been reconstructed as well. As for Zircon's sentiment, we're not sure if Zircons are born into the court system or get promoted into such. Even then, how new is our Zircon? Did she exist before Era 2? Personally, as a race who was conquering other planets for thousands upon thousands of years, and certainly had to have at least a few rebellious gems prior to Rose Quartz, I don't see why the court couldn't have existed prior to Pink Diamond shattering. Zircon's 4,000 years line more than likely infers she was just conveniently made after Pink Diamond shattering, so she only knew rumors of Pink Diamond's demise, but never actually meeting the diamond. Accounting everything we've gone over concerning Pearl, I believe Pearl's role in Homeworld, in the court system, should she have been involved, was a very dark one. The diamonds are very pretentious, seeing themselves as flawless, perfect, and don't like wasting time with things they feel are below their needs. That being said, while they would lightly shatter gems effortlessly, that still may not be something they'd like to dirty their hands with. If they had their pearls play other roles in the court system, why wouldn't they have a pearl suited for shattering gems? I believe our pearl was an executioner. That's right, our pearl in the past may have been responsible for the demise of countless gems at the end of trials, where White Diamond was present and accounted for. And assuming she didn't want to just waste her time dealing with Rose Quartz, viewing her as a relic of the past, or was dealing with something else, either chalking up to her absence at the trial, Pearl's role very well could have been in nearly every single trial in Homeworld leading up to her departure to unite with Rose Quartz. This is why she's so quick to aim for the gemstone, why she has hands-on experience with so many weapons. Shattering for the longest time was second nature to her, something that evidently is still rooted into her mind today. And frankly, I don't think that's a position that can just be overlooked by gems on Homeworld. That's something any Era 1 gem familiar with a pre-rebellion court system would remember. Why Jasper just writes her off as a lost effective pearl, but never actually engaged in combat, without a gem destabilizer equipped. Jasper was made well into the rebellion, thus never knew of the terrifying executioner Pearl, just the Pearl who defected from White Diamond. In fact, Pearl has never actually been given the chance in present day to have a fair fight against a Homeworld gem. So when that time comes, who knows what will happen when things get really heated. Steven may have to be quick to intervene. This also begs the question of, how lethal is Connie? What did Pearl's training implement? Connie's only real battle against the gem has been Topaz, and she was distracted by Steven's panic attack to really focus. These are all things we'll hopefully explore in upcoming episodes. If the storyboarders and writers decide to bring back action scenes, I mean, our last real brawl was in Super Watermelon Island. It'd be nice to have an episode that's just 70% fighting again, considering these gems are war veterans, so they should actually fight. But as always, these are just my thoughts, and I'd love to hear yours. Do you believe our sweet bird mom was actually a shard there's the executioner when under White Diamond's authority? Let's get a conversation going by commenting below or tweeting your thoughts directly to me at AwestruckVox. You can follow the Roundtable on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, all at Roundtable Vids. And we're also on Snapchat at RoundtableYT. We have a Discord, official Amino app, and Patreon. Don't forget to check out and snag a yellow or blue diamond shirt from our store. And if you do, thank you. Links to everything in the description. If you enjoyed this video, please throw it a like, share it with your friends, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. It really helps us out. Hit that bell for notifications so you can stay in the loop with all things Steven. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a beautiful day. AwestruckVox, signing out.